today in this video, I'm gonna be giving y'all the best jump shots for guard builds 5'7" through 6'4". On top of that, I'm gonna be showing y'all the best controller settings you should be using, shooting tips, and easy methods you should be doing to increase the size of your green window so you can green shots more consistently on NBA 2K25. Don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe if any of these jump shots work for you. And if you got any jump shots you recommend for other people to use, drop it down below in the comment section. But let's get right into it. First thing we're gonna go over to is the options. We're gonna go down to controller settings and we're gonna go down to shot timing profile. As y'all can see, I got mine set to high risk reward. With the high risk reward setting, you got total control of your own jump shot. You do not make no whites when using high risk reward. So you're gonna have to time your jump shot correctly every single time to make the shot. If you mistime your jump shot, you will miss it every single time compared to the other risk. The other risk, like normal risk reward, you can make a little bit of whites, but you will still make greens on top of that. It's like the previous 2Ks, as y'all can see right there. Now for low risk reward, you really don't have control of your jump shot, if that makes sense. Like, you gotta time it, but on top of that, you make a lot of whites. But who wanna make whites all the time? Like, who wanna like guess like this might go in, this might not go in? I don't really recommend low risk reward. And real player percentage, I think you kind of like just press square and it times it for you. I don't recommend that either unless it's for the layups. In difficult base, I think it just randomly shoots it based off the game mode that you're playing. Even though we're talking about jump shots, it's the same thing for the layups. As y'all can see, I got high risk reward on, but I do not recommend high risk reward on layups because you do miss a lot of layups. That's crazy. But at the same time, you can make some crazy contested layups. But for the people that really just don't want to do no crazy layups, you're trying to just make a simple layup, go with normal risk reward or go with low risk reward, or even real play percentage ain't bad. For the free throw timing, I got mine on user timing because I want to time my own free throw. And for the shot timing visual cue, I got mine on push. Now this is a personal preference thing right here. For push, you basically got to release it when you push it off of the ball. Release, you let go of the shooting button when you release the ball. At that point, you release it kind of like in the middle when your player got that L shape in the jump shot. And for jump, you release it soon as you jump. All the people who like fast jump shots, man, jump is going to be your best friend. As you can see, it's early, set point is slightly early, push is slightly late, and release is late. Go to customize HUD and go to shot meter shots. As y'all can see, you can turn your shot meter off or you can turn it on. I prefer having it off because when you got your jump shot meter off, you get a 20% shot boost to your jump shot. So I prefer everybody to have y'all jump shot off. If you want to start off with it on just to get used to your jump shot first, that's totally understandable. Once you get used to it, please turn your jump shot meter off because you do get a 20% boost, and who don't like boosts? Now, if you go down to shot feedback, as y'all can see, I got mine on simple, but I recommend everybody to use all shots. So you know the shot timing, you know the coverage of the shot, all that type of good stuff. But I got mine on simple just because I already know the coverage and everything like that. But if you don't know the contest system of your shot and things of that nature, I prefer you having it on all shots, but I'm gonna keep mine on simple. I do recommend y'all buying Jumpshot Boost. It do increase your jump shot ability for every game that you have boost, and it only costs 200 VC. Now it does add up over time. On top of that, I do prefer y'all to buy Gatorade with it because as y'all know, if you don't got Gatorade, if you shooting with no stamina, blinking red stamina, it will change the way your shot feel. So make sure y'all buy Gatorade so you can be full of stamina when you shoot the ball. This is a little bit more expensive. It's 500 VC, and like I said, it does add up, but everybody know how expensive 2K can be. This is the thing that a lot of people don't really pay attention to as often, but you want to make sure you get all your hot zones. Even myself, I don't got all my hot zones, but as y'all can see, I do got lethal zones, I do got hot zones. Lethal zones are more powerful than hot zones, so I do recommend y'all to get all your hot zones, all your lethal zones. For the people who don't know, you can only get 3 lethal zones on the court. Hot zones, you can get that everywhere, but lethal zones, you can only get 3 of them. The easiest way to get hot zones is going to the art of shooting. You can easily get your hot zones by doing the challenges. Week 1, you get like 1 hot zone. Week 2, you get 2 hot zones. And week 3, you get 3 hot zones for 3 weeks. Whatever week you choose, that's how long you get to have the hot zone or lethal zone. So if you already completed your drill for this week and you're looking for a different method to get your hot zones, the easiest way to get your hot zones, all your hot zones, is going to my career playing on rookie and shooting that same spot, shooting like 50 to 60% in that same spot, whatever spot you're trying to get the hot zone in. You're gonna get a hot zone every single time, but make sure that you're playing on rookie so you can have the highest chance of making every single shot. Y'all can thank me later. That is literally the easiest method to get all your hot zones. Go to takeover, and as y'all can see, I got 3-point takeover that can boost my shot to a 99 3-pointer and a 99 ball handling, which is good. But make sure you're choosing a shooting takeover if you're actually a primary shooter. Like, you might might get spot up shooter. As y'all can see, it boosts it up to a 99. You might want to get sniper. It boosts up to a 99. Make sure you get like a shooting takeover if your primary ability is shooting. To get takeover on NBA 2K25 is a little bit different from the previous 2Ks, but what you have to do is to break level 4 takeover lock, you have to match the takeover out to the lock for like 10 games, and then for level 5 you have to do it for 15 games. And once you break both of them locks, you get to activate this takeover fully, and I promise you won't regret it, because takeover is very overpowered. Because as y'all can see, this takeover is boosting my 3-pointer all the way up to a 99, and you can't go wrong with a 99. It's fully maxed out. When you practicing your jump shots, you want to make sure you go to the online courts over here, even this 1v1 court over here, because if you play in my court, you're not going to get that same type of online delay feeling, because it's no delay in my court. Like, it's like playing offline. So once you go online from practicing from the my court, it's not gonna feel the same. You're gonna feel like your jump shot is faster. You're gonna feel like it's slower. It's just not gonna feel the same. Make sure when you're practicing your jump shot, you practice on the online court so you can feel like you're actually practicing with a purpose. Another thing that I recommend y'all doing on the game is using rhythm shooting. Rhythm shooting can boost your jump shot up by 70%. You can have a 70% green window when using the rhythm shooting method. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it does take some time to get used to. I'm still not used to it myself. I'm getting a little bit better, but hey, practice make perfect though. You can fade while using rhythm shooting. Now, the rhythm shooting, you gotta hold down on the R stick and flick up of the motion of your jump shot, if that makes sense. And on top of that, you cannot hold R2 while rhythm shooting, which is kind of bad, especially because I'm a type of player where I like holding R2 a lot. I'm not gonna lie to y'all boys, but I'm kind of getting used to it. As y'all can see, I'm grinding up with it. Like I said before, you do not want to practice in the my court. I'm only showing y'all just for demonstration purposes. But this is a shooting mechanic that I do highly recommend for everybody on the game to use. Now that I gave y'all all the shooting tips that I can give y'all, let's head straight into the jump shot. The first jump shot that I'm gonna be giving y'all, this is the best jump shot that I recommend for everybody to use. If you can unlock this jump shot, I use this jump shot every single day, and I'm not gonna lie, it's easy to time, and it's a perfect jump shot. For the lower base, you want to go with Cameron Thomas. For the upper release one, you want to go with Oscar Robertson. Everybody know Oscar Robertson is a real good high release on the game. For the upper release two, you want to go with Trey Man. When it comes to release speed, we're gonna have it at 3/4. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but 3/4 is actually more consistent to green on than full speed. Unless you're just real good at timing jump shots, but for this jump shot, it's gonna be at 3/4. For the animation blended, it's gonna be 65% Robinson and 35% Trey Man. And for the visual cue, you want to have the push at right here. Now, this is kind of optional right here. It really depends on what type of visual cue you use, like I said in the beginning of the video. So this is pretty much optional, but I'm gonna have mine at push since I use push. As y'all can see, the grades of this jump shot, we got an A+ on the release height because of the Oscar Robertson release, because everybody know that's a high release. We even get an A+ release speed, even though we got 3/4 speed on this jump shot. I'm telling y'all, this is a real fast jump shot, but it is easy to time. I'm not gonna lie to y'all boys. Like I said, this jump shot is really fast. It's very consistent. Once you practice and get used to it, don't shoot one shot, miss, and think the jumper is trash. You just gotta practice on the jump shot, get some time to get used to it, and you're gonna be better. The second jumper that I'm gonna be giving y'all boys, this is also a real good jump shot. It's very fast also, if y'all not rocking with the first jump shot. But for the lower base, you want to go with Cameron Thomas again. This is a real good base. For the upper release one, we're gonna go with Oscar Robertson again. Like I said again, this is a real good high release to use in the game. And for the upper release two, you want to go with Colin Sexton. The release speed on this jump shot is going to be full speed. Yes, this is a super fast jump shot, and the blending is going to be 60% Robinson and 40% Sexton. Jump shot has to be one of the fastest jump shots in the game. This is for all my people who like to shoot right when you get that little separation of space off the ISO and just shoot it automatic every single time. Now, this jump shot, it ain't as fast to where you can't time it, like you very late in every time. It is a controllable type of fast, but this jump shot right here is for all my people who like super fast jumpers. As y'all can see, the release speed is at an A+. Now, if this jumper is too fast for you, you can lower the speed down. And as y'all can see, for the visual cue, I got it on release. Usually I use it on push, but for this jump shot, as soon as it goes above your head, release the shot, and it's gonna be green every single time, I promise. I'll be giving y'all a bonus jump shot for the last jump shot in this video. Now, if you made it to this part of the video, comment down below in the comment section bonus, so I know you're a real one and you made it to this part of the video. But to unlock this jump shot, you have to hit starter 4 first so you can get all the animations unlocked. But for the lower base, you want to go with Kevin Porter Jr. For the upper release one, you want to go with Oscar Robertson. Oscar Robertson is a real good release to use. I use it in about every one of my jump jump shots as y'all can see. For the upper release 2, you want to go with Colin Sexton. Release speed is going to be full speed, and it's going to be 60% Oscar Robertson and 40% Colin Sexton. For the visual cue, you're going to have that all the way up to release. As y'all can tell from this jumper and the last jumper, the only thing that changed was the lower base, which this one we get Kevin Porter Jr. In the last base we got Cameron Thomas. In my opinion, Kevin Porter Jr. base feels way smoother than Cameron Thomas in my opinion. On top of that, this jump shot feels way faster than the last jump shot, and like I said before, this jump shot is only for the people who hit starter 4. Shout out to everybody who made it to the end of the video. Hopefully one of these jump shots help y'all boys out to shoot more consistent on the game. And like I said in the beginning of the video, if y'all got any jump shot that y'all recommend other people to use, make sure y'all drop them down below in the comment section. Let's help everybody out. But your boy BB is out. I'm gonna catch y'all in that video. Peace.